your weather and your traffic together on the 2s. Another update coming up at 8:22.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim. Are you in serious debt because of your shopping habits? Has out-of-control spending had a negative impact on your relationships? If you answered yes to either of these questions, you may be a shopaholic. According to a Stanford University study, over 60 million Americans are addicted to shopping. Dr. Judith Briles, the author of Money Smarts, joins us live in the studio this morning with some advice. And real quick, what is compulsive shopping, and then how do you know if you're a compulsive shopper?
A classic example is you can't pass up a sale and you buy it because it's such a good deal, even though you don't need it.
Right.
And you'll see things hang, in the closet that have tags on them. That's one sign. Another good sign is that you borrow from friends, little bits, $5 here, $10 here. You never pay it back.
Right.
Another concept is that if you have a difference between cash and credit, like if I use a credit card to buy it, it's like free money. Cash, cash is real stuff.
Right.
But credit card is, it's la-la. So those are signs that you're in trouble.
How can you prevent shopping binges?
Well, the first step is you have to be aware.
Okay.
As with any type of behavior change, if you're not tuned in that you've got things going on, that maybe you're not working, you can't fix it. So awareness is number one. And then the second step is that you've got to really work on avoiding places that you might cave into. If you're someone who loves to hit the mall on Saturday because there's all kinds of good deals, maybe that's not where you should be.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Maybe go for a walk, or maybe go down to the gym, or go do something else. But start substituting other behaviors just for that kind of thing. The third step is you want to do is that you want to get creative in that substitution. The walks and moving that, and you want to also stay away from another place. I skipped this point, but the internet is probably the biggest culprit today for a lot of people because it's so easy. I mean, they keep your credit card information, just bang, click, you buy it now. So that's a place that could lure you in and get there. Another point is that I think if you succeed, pat yourself on the back. Do a little reward, but that doesn't mean we're going to go out and spend money. And it could be a reward for me, for example, is being able to sit down with a cup of tea and read a book undisturbed without the phone ringing. And other people have different things that are rewards, but go to that area. And then last but not least, and this is critical, consider joining Debtors Anonymous. Now, we need to say this, and I'm hoping on the screen it shows the website. When I was playing around on the internet yesterday, I actually put in debtorsanonymous.com, and it came up, and I'm going, okay, credit. And then all of a sudden I say, buy gifts, baskets, toys. I'm going, what is this? It is not a .com. It's debtorsanonymous.org.
Okay.
So be very careful.
Very careful. You go, because you might end up in the wrong spot. Is there anything your spouse or your partner can do to help you kind of reach out for help?
There's several things. The first thing is get the money. Take control of the money. We all have gifts. Obviously, the person who's spending, that's their gift is spending, not keeping in, saving, and retaining. So take control of the money. The next thing is to really get messages that, you've got to get them to admit that there's a problem, that we have a problem. Maybe I have a problem too. Maybe spending isn't my problem, but I've got hiccups too. So you're in the show. You're not perfect. And then you want to use iMessages and talking to them. I'm really freaking out that we may not have any money to send Jimmy to college next year. So bring it in and bring it close and personal that they can connect with. College costs a lot of money. If you don't have it. And then a couple of other things is that I think it's a good idea, and I think it's a good idea for, even if you don't have money problems, have money dates. Do it weekly for the person who's really blowing through it, monthly for a family that does have it in control. But let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, what's going on, and plan on that type of thing. And then last but not least, I think we need to, for a spouse or partner, is really to recognize that relapses can happen. It's not going to be perfect. It's like any behavioral change. There'll be a hiccup. They'll come back. They can go forward again. But the key is recognize we've got it. I need help. Stop spending.
All right, Dr. Judith Briles, as always, excellent advice. We appreciate it. If you would like more information, you can log on to the Ask Scene section of our website on CW2.com. Thanks. Welcome.
Speaking of money, big day on Wall Street. Let's see how the markets are bouncing back this morning. News 2 Business reporter Nicole Petalides is at the New York Stock Exchange with the very latest numbers on a very important day. Hi, Nicole.